everyone, good morning. Thank you for tuning in. Now we're hoping that the signal is going to be regular. We've got a little bit of intermittent signal where we are today in our Bridgwater office, and Natalie has a very steady hand, so if it starts to wobble it's because Natalie's hands are very tired because we don't have the tripod today. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment. Any comments Natalie will feed back to me. Keep them clean please. And we are live, so if you hear any noise outside then they'll be from the street because I've got the window open. So my name is Helen Lacey and I'm the Managing Director for Redberry Recruitment. And for those of you that don't know about Redberry, we are a multi-chain, multi-site recruitment agency, and we cover temporary and permanent recruitments across all of Somerset. We dip into Dorset, Devon and Wiltshire from our locations, and we also launched our Cardiff office last year and we just moved into new premises. So and we love what we do, we love helping people find work. Now part of what we do as a little bit of extra to our followers and to our viewers is we offer monthly sort of snippets, little videos that go onto YouTube as well. Is that right, Natalie? I'm just looking at Natalie. Brilliant. It's actually trying to nod her head without moving her hands. And this is basically just to help do sort of informative videos that people can watch at their leisure about anything from sort of CV writing, presentation skills through. Today we're going to be talking about networking. Now we talk about networking a lot in business, and this sort of tips into this if you are a business owner, but in particular we're talking about networking your way to your dream job. Now you might be thinking, well, why would I network? What's that all about? Well, first of all, networking is one of the best ways to get in front of a lot of people. So if you are working for a company, and predominantly this is in maybe a sales or a marketing environment, but you could be working for an IT company and they want to sort of get their presence known, then this is obviously the ideal situation because networking can come in all shapes and sizes. So if you are working for somebody and you want to really show that you are keen and eager and that you want to sort of progress up the ladder with that particular business, or you want to go and work for another organisation and you want to gain some skills, then networking is a great opportunity to do that. We have sort of breakfast events, we have lunches, there are dinners, there are afternoon teas, there are golf days, you name it, and there probably is some link to networking somewhere along the line. So the networking, so what is it about? Well, basically normally it's very much face-to-face. You can have online networking as well, which we'll talk about in a second, but very much face-to-face. You tend to meet everything between maybe a small closed group would be about 6 to 10, and then you can have anything up to sort of 100 plus. You have things like speed networking, and speed networking is very much like if you've ever been speed dating, when you have two people and you have like a couple of minutes and then you move on, and so on and so forth. Events can be very formal, so they can be sit-down dinners, they can be lunches, you can be say a formal breakfast, or they can have like what we do. So we have a breakfast club. I don't know if have we got a breakfast club? We've got no banners today of our breakfast club, but our breakfast club basically is a monthly basis, and that's where about 50 people turn up for breakfast and a guest speaker, and they get to eat and mingle with people for a couple of hours. So how it will benefit you, so if you're also working in a position that say you want to progress within that business, then getting out and meeting people will show that employer that you are also keen and eager to meet people. It will certainly build up on your confidence skills. It will really help with your interpersonal and your people skills. But equally, if you are looking to move to another organisation, you might actually meet the business that you want to meet there. So it's almost a little bit of say self-promotion. Things I would say though is do choose your events carefully. There are lots of events out there. So the Bridgwater Breakfast Club is one that we do. We work closely with the Chamber of Commerce. They are fantastic at putting on events, and there's local and regional chambers all over the country. There's FSB events, but also you'll find a lot of solicitors and accountants will also have networking events as well. You tend to find organisations, say like ourselves at Redberry, will also put on maybe quite bespoke events such as our HR club that we do. And that tends to be, if you're in an HR role, then again, sort of, going to something like that will benefit you, so you get very knowledgeable in certain fields, and again, your employer will, again, think, hopefully, highly of you for being proactive. You need to know really what you're going to be, what your aim is. So if your aim is there to meet, just say 10 people, great. If your aim is to come back with business, or if your aim is to make new connections. So just have an idea in your head as to what it is that you want to do. For us, say for example, we have a high profile in all our areas, so a lot of it is for us, it's about profile awareness, it's about just maintaining the brand. Take plenty of business cards. Now there is sort of questions as whether business cards will die out. They might do in the future, but at the moment it's still quite a good tool to use. if you don't take business cards, then people can link in with you, but a lot of people do like to sort of take them so they know obviously who they've met. Ultimately, you will be able to sort of connect with people, say LinkedIn, Twitter, there's lots of other ways, but if you take a business card, then super. If you don't have a business card, maybe a compliment slip or some leaflets or literature on the business that you're representing. I would say network at your own pace. Now, a lot of people find this out of their comfort zone. So if you're new to networking and you're maybe new to working for that particular business that you're representing, just don't set your goals sort of too unrealistic. Make sure that you just give yourself plenty of time to sort of get there, so you're not panicking and you're not rushing late. Big deep breaths, because it is an unnatural situation when you're walking in, especially if you're walking into a room and meeting people for the first time. And as I said, just be prepared with whether that be sort of having some leaflets or having some business cards. And also, you don't have to meet everybody in the room. You might find yourself talking to 2 or 3 people. If you're sat on a table, then they might go around and do a round table introduction, and you might meet say 10. But you don't have to go to every networking event. So as I said, just network at your own pace. Don't feel pushed into anything that you don't want to do. So there are online networking as well. I've touched upon sort of Twitter and LinkedIn, because that's how you can connect with people and also follow up. So basically, if you are in a networking environment, like we've been to one this morning, our Bridgwater Breakfast Club, there were 50 attendees. I went down the list. There's about 6 people that I'm not connected with, so I will then now connect with them and start that relationship, how I can help them and potentially how they can help me. So for you in your work environment, great if you're looking to build on business. As I said, you're being seen as bringing in hopefully new businesses that will either help you promote within the company, or equally, as I said, you might find another employer that you might want to work to with the same skill set, but maybe a different employer, or you might be looking at starting your own business, and again, which networking is absolutely great for that. LinkedIn is mainly business to business. You don't find many consumers on there. You tend to find Twitter, again, sort of does go for all, but that's a business platform. You can network on Facebook. Obviously, that's a prominent social media site to network on. You can have Facebook groups and closed groups, that type of thing. And blogging is obviously quite a good way as well to sort of get sort of yourself known. So you might have a particular interest in a particular field of either the business that you're working in the industry, or maybe something completely different. We also do a lot with Instagram as well. So though it's not networking as such, it's help building your profile, but if you're promoting an event or going to an event, again, Instagram is very good for that. And also Eventbrite. So we've got all our events that we hold on Eventbrite. So if you're actually looking to attend something, then if it's something that's not on LinkedIn, if you're not looking at and it's not on Twitter, then again, if you Google Eventbrite and maybe put in the area that you're looking for, that will come up as well. So it's a sort of a whistle-stop tour. You said you don't have to own a business to network. You don't have to be in a senior position to network. We do tend to find a lot more sort of junior employees coming through, and with that I mean we have young professionals. Yeovil group has a young professionals group, and the Somerset Chamber has a young professionals group, and that tends to be sort of the up and coming maybe partners of law firms, or sort of young, really enthusiastic employees that want to network in sort of a lesser stressful environment. With that I mean sort of maybe quite senior partners, people that are a bit more suited and booted, have networked for a long time, and they don't quite understand sort of the challenges that some people face when they first start out networking. So that's always really good to look at. So that's Yeovil young professionals and Somerset young professionals. It's all about being proactive, as I said. It's about showing your employer that you're keen and eager, and sort of getting as many connections that will benefit you, but also benefit the people that you're meeting as well. It's definitely a two-way thing. So hopefully you found this interesting and informative. If you haven't, let me know, and let me know what you want me to talk about. I'm always happy to oblige. So please like and share. And you can find Fred Berry on all sorts of platforms, and we're happy to help when it comes to CV writing, interview guidance, obviously finding new work. That's what we're here for. And if you'd like to book on our next event, so I'm going to do a shameless plug, is to our gin event, and our Gin-tacular event that is in September, on the 20th of September at Retro, which is a nightclub in Taunton. It's £12 a ticket, and all our proceeds of our ticket sales will go to Reminiscence Learning, which is an amazing charity that helps people with Alzheimer's and going through sort of the whole sort of debilitating sort of memory loss conditions that are out there. So please do book on. It's on Eventbrite. So Google Gin-tacular. We've had a gin and a vodka created for us. It's going to be very exciting. and join the party. Thank you very much. My name's Helen, and tune in for next time.